Hey, good morning. It's Ryan Amato. I live in Easton, Pennsylvania. This is a day in my life with my son that you're going to meet in a little bit. We're going to be heading over to an auction. We take collectibles, autographs, sports memorabilia, things like that, and we sell them on eBay, Amazon, and we're going to open up a store in a couple days too. So we're gonna head there, then we're gonna go out to maybe another toy store, maybe hit some auctions along the way, maybe a flea market. So this is a Saturday for us. We own a painting company in Easton, Pennsylvania, and we're gonna talk about how we got through all that too. So talk to you soon. Here is my first stop of the day. Almost every day. I do usually make my own lunch and stuff like that, but I always stop here, see the people that I see every morning. They're almost like family now. They know my name when I walk in. I know their name, and we will. Typically, I get I don't like coffee, so I'm going to get some soda, diet soda, and maybe a little sandwich, and we hit the road from here and make sure we're all gassed up. There's Preston. Say
all
hello.
day, all day.
There's his morning drink every morning.
It's free, $8.99. Can't say the company.
And now I'm about to blow my pocket on a no chain. Left side of point like a sipping dose.
All right, we're up here in Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania, and we are at a flea market. Flea market is a place where people bring, old vintage clothing and things that you can buy at a cheap price, hopefully. We're looking for baseball cards, football cards, t-shirts, anything kind of sports related that we can take and go sell for a higher price than we bought it. That's the key. We are trying to be careful up here. You're going to see a bunch of people, probably no masks, people with masks. So we want to make sure we're safe and sound. I think you're going to see when we go to the auction, we have to just be careful with too many people in one spot, but we'll deal with that when we get there.
Now boy, your ass get dry for real. Bitch, out my way. All your rappers are cap. Capping off your ass, that's on God. Man, I ain't put that shit on, and I put that on game. Now I'm about to blow my pocket on a no chain. Left side of point like a sipping dose. I'm feeling hot, how can I cool it? This new Da Vinci Casapura. I'll take your girl when she comes to town, yeah. You got a lot to say when I'm not around. Is that all you gotta talk about? Spank a pole if you feel alive. Like I'm playing for the league, NBA, I got racks in my jeans, I'm a dog for the cat, I'm a fiend, eat the dick, bust it down for a pee, where they at? Need the juice and the beans, in the party, got the shawty all on me, smooth criminal, she my Billie Jean, 2 bricks of pole, I'ma break the scene, and my bitch, she so bad, she a vixen, on the set, wipe me down, cause I'm dripping. Two-tone, I'm a ball like a piston. Red bone on the wall doing big tricks. She a big bitch, I'm a spinner like a kickflip. I got big tips, fuck around and make your bitch dip. 24 hours of the day, I'm a big pimp. 7 days of the week, you a big simp. And now I'm about to blow my pocket on a no chain.
Not much there. A big box of baseball cards and singles, but there's just no time to go through all those. So you probably could have made some money from it, but it would take you so much time to go through it. It's not really worth it. So we're going to head to, it's only 9 o'clock, so maybe we hit a yard sale or two along the way because the auction doesn't open up until 11, and then we'll go from there. Just came from the first yard sale. I think it's the first thing it is the first thing we bought at a yard sale thus far. Usually they're garbage, but as soon as I saw a box that said, $10 for the whole box, these are a real pain in the butt just to go through because they're all singles, but just going through quick. There was a bunch of cards in here that might be worth something. They're about $1 a card, so if you have time to go through them, it's definitely worth it. But the guy sold the whole box for $10 because takes just so much time. But you know, there's Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. There's a bunch of things in here if you're interested in them. But we're just gonna put them up for sale. I don't really collect basketball cards, and there's how many cards in here? At least 5,000. So we'll go from there. Hey, we're at the Merchant Square Mall. They have a monthly auction here that I like to go to. Basically, you'll see when you go inside, if we can get some footage, that just have little tags on it and you just keep putting your price on until somebody puts a higher price and then another higher price. But today is the last day of that auction, so it's probably gonna be crazy in there. Hopefully everybody's wearing a mask. Today is you find out what you won, and there's still time to bid today, so they're going to start calling out every lot, and then you can still raise your price. So the whole month of the auction that I come up here, you know, once a week to change my prices is really mute, because you can change them again right here today. But I've gotten some good things here, some unique things. Again, most of them just to get and resell. Some of them I kept, some unique Mets things, but mostly just to resell. I just wanted to tell you a cool story. I was shipped this package by mistake probably about a month or two ago. So I never opened it up, sent it back to the company that sent it to us. Well, it came back again, and it was in my mailbox one more time with a little note inside that said, just keep it. And we appreciate it. Hopefully you can put it to use. So it's a company called Benshot. benshot.com. They make a lot of cool glasses and things like that. So check them out. I appreciate it. That's good customer service, even though I wasn't their customer, but I got a free glass. One more time, I was at a Salvation Army yesterday. So again, we're buying things to take them, flip them, and resell them at a higher cost. And you'd say, well, why wouldn't somebody just go to the Salvation Army themselves and buy a shirt like this for $4? Well, same reason people don't go and just buy baseball cards cheap and resell them themselves, or they don't go and buy anything else that they can go buy and flip for 2-3 times the cost. So probably get $20 out of this shirt, maybe more. And then, you know, just a whole bunch of other stuff. So they're sold as vintage, as used. Here's a nice Washington Nationals jersey. They're all authentic, so it's a good way to earn some extra money. It's fine. It's fun, you know, for the hunt. You're in the hunt for unique items. That's basically it. All right, we're inside we're outside of the inside of the auction right now. You can see there's stuff going on here. They're limiting the amount of people that can go inside, but by doing that, you can see the crowd outside. There's obviously nobody trying to distance themselves. They all have masks on, so that's a good thing. But we had to step away from the crowd, keep a little bit of distance here. That's about it. We're just waiting for lots that we're interested in, and then we'll head back in from there. All right, so the auction, we're leaving the auction now. It's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It still goes on for a couple hours, but it was a little hectic in there. They were having you come in, come out in between each lot. And I already know what I'm bidding and the amount that I would bid for something. So there's really no sense just hanging around the sticker trying to be the winner. If I win, I win. If not, no big deal. We are actually getting ready for our store that's opening up. We have a small portion of a mercantile store where you share space with other businesses. So we have to price everything still, figure out what's going in there, in addition to the eBay and Amazon, and not to mention the regular painting business, which is, we're in the middle of the summer, so that's hectic right now too. So there's a lot going on, and we're taking you along the ride today. We just came out of the Salvation Army. I think we both got some stuff. I got some jersey, some more books. I sell books on Amazon. As long as they're in new condition, I can throw them up there. And that's it. So what's going on?
All right, so we have 5 questions, I think, that we need to ask. The first one is, what do you love?
What do I love?
Yeah, what do you love?
That's general.
It's very broad. But
I love calmness. I don't like a lot of craziness going on, but I do thrive in craziness. But calmness, just a nice calm day, no troubles, no issues. My phone's not ringing all day long. People are handling their own business, and that's really it. A nice planned, calm day.
next question is, what do you fear?
What do I fear? I fear not being in control is a fear. That could be anything. So this whole pandemic is you're not in control of anything. I guess that kind of shows you that you really have no control of anything. So from simply not being the driver and having to sit in the passenger seat and somebody else is in control to just, even though you're in a controlling position by owning a company or being a manager or a supervisor, you're still not really in control. You're only as good as what everybody's doing around you. So, that would be certainly a fear of being out of control, but you have to realize that, I always say, what's the worst that can happen? You go out of business. Well, okay, then you start a different business, or you run out of money, but then you can just make more money. So just knowing that you are out of control, but you're afraid of being out of control, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Next question is, what would you change in the world or your personal life?
I think what I would change in the world is just, I think people not understanding about other people's, whatever they're going through. So this whole pandemic, usually you see the worst in people when the worst is going on. So you've definitely seen it now. Everybody's arguing about should you wear masks or no masks. Should you, some people think this is fake while other people's families are dying or sick. And it just goes from the simplest things, from when you go get gas in the morning at the gas station, after you get your gas, go park your car in the spot. Don't leave it where you put gas in. You want to let people be able to pull in and do their thing too, from not holding the door open for people. It's those simple things, and those simple things turn into bigger things, and then you have people screaming and yelling at each other because somebody's not wearing a mask or they are wearing a mask. And whether you believe in things or not, if people have rules, just be a part of humanity and do your part. So I think just try to be nicer and understanding when if somebody's having a bad day, maybe there's something else is going on in their life, trying to understand that, and vice versa.
And last question is, what's in your pockets?
Well, I'm driving right now, but if you mean literally what's in my pockets, I have, I think, some dollar bills in this pocket, a receipt from the Salvation Army that we just stopped at. I keep all my receipts, and I use an app, a cool app. I'll give them a plug. Shoeboxed. It's an app. I believe I pay for it. It's not that much, but it keeps track of all your receipts. So I just take a picture of it, and I can throw these away. It's good enough for my accountant, and in case you get caught up with the IRS, you can use all that. I have my KD Smith auction card with my number on the bottom of it. I lost this card for 2 months, so I think I asked them every time I went back into the auction house what my number was, and then I found it. And in my other pocket, I have my wallet with just your normal everyday stuff in it. If you're asking, like, the bigger picture, what's in my pocket, like what's in store for the next year or so, which maybe you are, and you're not being so literal, I would say not working so much within the painting business and setting everybody up where they can be self-sufficient without me having to be there every day. Because you know, what if I go on vacation for a couple of weeks? What's everybody gonna do? So trying to get everybody to do their own part and think, not just do. That would be what's in my pocket.
We were sitting there talking.
So he already called you Peaches.
And he was talking
And we're back
He did as a nice guy.
home today. We're back home. Nice package. Come on, girl. Come on. Say hello.
Hi. You better know.
Huh? Say hi, buddy. This is Willa the dog. She is bad. She has issues. She's not bad. She's just like a baby. Here she comes. This is Shelly, the wife. She is also bad.